we all realized that we had nothing, and that the time was coming when we would have to perform. So we got everything together using the skills we had that were taught to us by Mrs. Dull. We all took our roles, directed by our student director. By the middle of the next week, we had everything down. We had a set, lighting and sound cues. I will admit that I had my doubts every time I went home. However, we put it together in a way beyond high school level. Although the show didn't exactly fill the seats, we showed everybody that we could do it, even though our skills weren't complete. If you have seen any of the shows here at Southview in the past 4 years, you probably haven't noticed how much work went into making the actors look good. That is, unless you have a friend or relative who has worked on a tech crew. The next time you go to a show, don't just look at the actors. Take a look at the set, special effects, the props, the lighting, costumes, anything. Then think of how hard the tech crew must have worked to accomplish all of it. Thank you for listening to my senior showcase. It means a lot to me. Now, before I get emotional and everything, it is my pleasure to present to you the 2002 Senior Showcase at Lorain Southview High School.
Don't be afraid. Thinking about things, like I do every night. I think about life, I think about death, I think about dreams. We set a goal before us, a dream, to give a sense of meaning to our life. A set standard, a way of belonging. Something I've always considered weird though. How most people think that you can have some preset standard placed by others and achieve goals by it. They believe that if you earn enough money or drive a big enough car, have a huge house and a sound family, that you can achieve happiness. Our society does not teach contentment. It preaches the gospel of more. More money, more possessions, newer, faster, stronger. And everything else gets swept away by a weight of dissatisfaction and obsolescence. And where are we left? Look around you. Do you need everything you have? Do you need the better computer or the nice house or the big car or the beautiful wife or husband? These are just a few things to think about next time you're sitting around your room thinking about what you want out of life. Maybe everybody would just be happy in their room alone, eating one meal a day, working at one's craft, or sitting down drawing all day, getting ideas from your head. I know I am. go when you're gone.
Don't be fooled by me. Don't be fooled by the face I wear. For I wear a mask. I wear 1,000 masks. Masks that I'm afraid to take off. And none of them are me. I give the impression that I am secure, that all is sunny and unruffled with me, within as well as without. But don't believe me, please. I'm afraid that deep down I'm nothing, that I'm just no good, and that you'll see this and reject me. So I play my game, my desperate pretending game, with a facade of insurance without and a trembling child within. And so begins the parade of masks, the glittering but empty parade of masks. Who am I, you may wonder? I am someone you know very well, for I am every man you meet, and I am every woman you meet.
It's my time to shine and I'ma shine bright. Whereas the mic is the crowd hype, make them wanna fight. You see So rhyme, I construct flows, I conduct, and let's shut up the body like somebody got bucked. Brother word, I lays it down flat like a doormat. In every state, wherever I tour that. Spit by spit, touching brother, what the undisputed. Counting trap, taking trips like the Cadillac. Smoking pop, quiet, triple wild chicks in the Montreal. Drop the mini bar, what the heck? Grab an RVR, being split, be the illest sailor of my fashion. The hell will people think? Watch your brother turn black now. Young people wanna get down, just suckers wanna battle. Hey, what y'all wanna do? Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Young people wanna get down, just suckers wanna battle. Hey, what y'all wanna do? Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Young people wanna get down, let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Just suckers wanna battle. Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Hey, what y'all wanna do? Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Earth name Rashia, we be perfect, had no idea. Just like that, honey, flip 3 times. When it was in dimes, back in the earth, down the way with my women, looking fit, with the really like women. We got paper like that, all the way. Anything I can take, confrontation. Now rappers wanna run up, try to flex once on the shorty, try to follow us. Run harder than concrete, that you need it. Roll them all out like they paraplegic. I got lit with a brain, you legged in a new head, calling me by my nickname. Got an ego, quick, I'll be that chick you won't get, gon' be around to see that.
Young people wanna get down, just suckers wanna battle. Hey, what y'all wanna do? Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Young people wanna get down, just suckers wanna battle. Hey, what y'all wanna do? Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Young people wanna get down, let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Just suckers wanna battle. Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Hey, what y'all wanna do? Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
You can hold you blue now, swing my way. It's a real party type, if you hold your weight. I can hold mine, you wanna battle, blow some lines. Rock clean on the top of my wrist, you want this. Be the same dude, the hot on the pubic quick. To count no lips, get jealous cause your shorty want this. Your lady blacked out in front of my crib, my man stick out. On the red cloud, shut your mouth. When you chap out, the same word, been open quick, the style got you twist up. Walk with face, ice grilled up, to cap hold up. In the black suburb, let me move first. So I can park my truck on the curb. You move slow, get bashed in. From QB to Aspen, I'm short for a reason you spoke. You should have passed that. Don't ask my age, cause the world made me like that. Fill up a hole in this place, soon as my bone contact.
Young people wanna get down.
When you're feeling lost in the night, when you feel
sorry. You gonna talk to me?
What about?
Anything. Cassie, everything.
There's really nothing to say, is there?
Cassie, I'm really sorry, okay? I am.
You say that, but I don't know if I can believe you.
I didn't know that you wanted to ask Joey to the dance. I didn't.
You knew I liked Joey, but you couldn't wait to snatch him up, could you?
Look, if you're gonna be this upset by it, I'll call him right now and unask him.
Do what you want. You always do.
That's unfair, Cassie.
Is it? Lately it seems as though you have to be number one. Not only in your life, but in everyone else's. Well, face it, Linda. The world does not revolve around you.
I never said it did.
No, you just act like it. You take everything and make sure that you're in the center of it. You're only around if it makes you look good.
I'm always there for you. Through everything.
You'd like to believe that. But you're wrong.
When haven't I been there for you? Who stood by your side when you were sick? It sure as hell wasn't Leanna or Rebecca. It was me.
I am over the physical problems that I had. Now I need you to be there as a friend, just a friend.
I am. I have been.
A real friend doesn't sneak around behind your back. A real friend talks to you, not about you.
I've never talked about you.
Oh, come off it, Lynn. I have been the focus of your after-school conversation for months now.
Wrong? You know, people have actually been concerned about you. So they asked me how you're doing, and
They can ask me.
oh, the hell they can. No one can get near you. You totally closed yourself off from us.
Can you blame me? I can't believe that I trusted you.
I honestly didn't know that you liked him.
This isn't about Joey. I can't believe you think I'd be this upset over some guy.
Then what? Explain it to me.
Leanna told me what you said.
What? What did she tell you?
That you were sick of how hard it is to be my friend. Well, I guess you really proved that. Because a real friend doesn't do the things you've done.
What horrible things have I done? Yes, I said it's hard being your friend. Face it, Cassie, it has been. You were so sick for so long. It was exhausting for me.
Well, it wasn't exactly a walk in the park for me.
I know that, but dang it, you trained me. So yes, I said I was tired of you being so sick. We all were.
Well, thanks a lot. Next time I'll try to die so you don't have to put out.
Oh, don't be an idiot.
Don't call me an idiot! Can't you act like my illness was a burden for you? Well, I'm sorry, but it happened. And now it's over.
Is it? Every time you get tired, we all get scared. We don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what it's like watching you slowly fade away right in front of us, and there's nothing that we can do.
How do you think I feel?
I haven't the faintest idea. You totally shut me out.
Just tired of dealing with it. With the sicknesses, with the feelings, with everything.
Well then, can you blame us?
Not the rest of them. But I can blame you. You were supposed to be there for me. Through everything.
I have been.
No, you're just there to soak up the feelings. You know, sometimes I wondered why you even wanted to be around me. What, so that people could look at you and say, oh wow, what a good friend Linda is to Cassie. Look at her. And you can walk around with that sad little face of yours, and everyone would ask you what was wrong. And you could tell them about how strong you have to be for your poor, pathetic Cassie.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Is it? There have been times when I watch you right after you're done giving me a hug, and I can see your eyes darting around, making sure that people see you being supportive of me. And it's like this little game of glory for you, isn't it?
Where is all this coming from? I have been the best friend that you could have.
I know you'd like to believe that, but you're wrong. You know, you were there for me, and I thought you'd always be there for me. You're not there for me anymore.
What are you talking about? What's the problem?
I don't know. But this thing with Joey, small as it is, just points out that you don't think of anyone but yourself.
I honestly don't know what you want from me.
Honesty. I want complete honesty from you. See, I thought that's what friendship was based on, but I guess you don't feel the same way.
But I have been honest. And I'm the one who's been there for you through all the crap that you've been through.
No, you see, that's how it used to be. If you were really there for me, you would have known that I liked Joey, and you would have taken my feelings into consideration.
No, this is more than just about Joey. If you have something to say, then just say it. Because I don't have time for these stupid games.
No, you don't have time for me, or my feelings, or my pain. You know what I've been through. You were there, and I thought you'd always be there for me, but you know, I was wrong. You took my trust and use it to look good by being my friend.
It always comes down to this, doesn't it? It's always about you.
No, I was the one that was wrong here.
Well, you know what? You can go to hell.
Excuse me?
You heard me. You can go to hell. I have had it up to here with you and your feelings. You have become the most self-absorbed person, the most self-centered person that I've ever met. And this isn't about Joey. This is about you, as usual. I spent my whole summer worried about you, hovering over your hospital bed, not knowing whether you were gonna live or die. You're darn right that I walked around with a sad face, but it certainly wasn't against sympathy. You do that well enough for both of us. Hell, you do well enough for everyone.
You know what? I don't need your pity. I don't need anyone's pity. My life has been tough enough for long enough, and I'm sick of putting how I really feel on hold. My parents, my brother, my sister, they all walk around like they don't know what to say to me. So they just don't talk to me. You have no idea what it's like to be that close to death and have to face it alone. Alone? You were never alone. All of us, including your family, were there by your side the entire time. I know that, but I still had to face it alone.
Oh yeah, your life is so rotten. No one cares enough about poor little Cassie.
I mean,
Typical! That's so very typical of you! The moment you're faced with any real kind of confrontation, you walk away! Hell, you run away!
you do not know what you're talking about.
Don't I? Take a look at your wrist, Cassie! You know what I find interesting? Is that every time you're upset, you wear short sleeves and bracelets. Talk about calling attention to something.
You do not know what you're talking about.
Don't I? Take a look at what you got on! Short sleeves and bracelets! You're upset with me, so you come in here with your wounded body, and I'm supposed to just lie down and give in.
You're a riot. You should be a psychologist.
No, you need to see one.
You are so full of it.
Hey, you said you wanted honesty? Well, that's what you're gonna get.
This isn't honesty.
Yes, it is. You just can't deal with someone being honest with you, because no one has been for so long. It's been, oh, you know, don't upset Cassie. Or, Cassie's not well today, so let's just do what Cassie wants. Well, face it, Cassie Reynolds, the world does not revolve around you, hard though that may be for you to believe.
I have never felt that way.
Oh, please, man, that's your basic MO.
Well, then I would have to say that you're exactly the same way.
Again? Please.
You know what I found out that was really disgusting to me the last time I got out of the hospital? I had so many people calling me and telling me how hard you were taking my being sick. Everyone was saying how they were so worried about you because you were so upset. You weren't eating or sleeping because you were so worried.
Well, it was true.
I was the sick one, not you. This was not about you. It was about me.
Everything's about you, isn't it?
Unfair. That is completely unfair to say.
Is it? The whole school was talking about you, and you loved it.
I didn't. But you couldn't stand it, could you? You had to be right there with the up-to-the-minute reports for everyone.
Oh, don't be stupid.
Don't call me stupid!
You know what? I will if that's how you're acting. And you are acting stupid.
Oh, sometimes I really hate you.
Well, surprise, because sometimes I really hate you.
You know, this always happens. People you trust just betray you.
No, don't even throw that crap at me. I'm not falling into that trap.
Trap?
Yes, trap. The minute things go against you, it's the guilt trap. Well, you know what? I'm not falling into that. It's not even gonna work this time.
What's going on here?
You said you wanted honesty? That's what you got.
I wanted my best friend.
And how is one supposed to qualify for that post?
It's certainly not the way you've been acting. Not by being so selfish.
You know what, Cassie? Maybe you're right. Maybe I did feel good being the best friend of the sick girl. But you know what? The trade-off wasn't worth it. We had what I thought was a great friendship. Maybe neither of us were strong enough to stick it out for each other. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm emotionally drained. My well's empty.
Mine's been dry for a long time now. I'm just too exhausted to put forth the effort for anything, let alone friendship.
So where does this leave us?
Alone?
Are we still fighting?
No, if we're fighting, one of us would be wrong and one of us would be right. I think this is what's called unresolved conflict.
No winners, no losers.
No losers? I don't know about that.
So we just end?
You said some terrible things to me.
Man, so did you.
Well, do you take them back?
No, I don't think I do.
I don't either.
So are we still friends?
Not like we used to be.
Maybe that's for the best.
Maybe it's not.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So, I gotta go.
Yeah, me too.
I'm really tired. See you, Cassie.
Hey! Hey. See ya.
Look, more than likely, she was about 5'3", pretty smile, white teeth, and some nice Nikes. You know, in freestyle, I played it off, bumped into her. Excuse me, girl, so you don't gotta mind me. I had to play my hand nicely, do the right thing, plus she had a look that was sorta enticing. I was looking on the star, plus her eyes let me in. Yes, man, just then I knew she more than liked me. Before I walked off, she gave me a hug and all. Here's my number if you wanna call, don't write me, I'm 19. I might seem like a thug and all, but no, we could kick it and it ain't gotta be no drugs involved. For some reason, I started to love her walk like, man, she's the type to sit guys, let her stalk, but it couldn't be MP. Man, where's your decency? She called frequently, and gosh, did she let her talk? She had a good conversation, playing like MP. Don't you think we make a good combination? She said we should get together. You know me, I'm like I'm with whatever while the time is wasting. Now I'm contemplating where I'm about to take it. For about 6 months strong, we follow proper operations. At first it was a pretty picture, but wait, it really gets worse, and I'ma tell you all about my relations. Why is it that you wanna play these games with me? And why is it that you just couldn't stay with me?
All I wanted to do was make it smile for me. And now look it, you're not even around for me.
But now I just frown cause you ain't down for me. I tried to hold it up, but you came down. Now as the time passed, things changed. I swear it was all gravy train till she started playing games. I'm like, baby, dang, look, now you getting shamed. You more than a wild one, you's a crazy thing, but I chose you so I sorta can't complain. I wanna tell you all the details, but I can't explain. If your love is lost, how can you ever think again? You wanted to be the boss, now you can never claim my name. But I stayed around for about a year, thinking to myself, I'ma play my part, spark, then I'm out of here. If the word is on the street, you know Lamana here. I'm done with your stunts, girl, don't bring your drama here. You don't want my love, and I don't want your love either. I can't believe I stayed, knowing how much I wanted to leave, but conversating with myself. Did I need her? I had to let her go, even though I wanted to keep her. Couldn't let her pretty face lead me on any deeper. I had to break it off with her. Okay, thought what I was gonna say, got my confidence, then did it. I take it as a loss, suck it up and live with it. Why is it that you wanna play these games with me? And why is it that you just couldn't stay with me?
All I wanted to do was make you smile for me. And now look it, you're not even around for me.
But now I just frown cause you ain't down for me. I tried to hold it up, but you came down. Now I'm a free man, plus sharp like a bow and arrow. Roll with pharaohs, holding arrow. Walking down the street screaming, mira mami linda. My name's MP, hi, so soltero. Tienes novio. She said, do you got a boyfriend? She said, see, I'm like, oh, she like, so. She said, eat through, I'm like, said, okay, no. She replied, the only thing that hurt my man is what my man know. Then for sure, let me get your numerals. I hit you on my Nokia. Women, you can't live with them, can't live when they gone either. You might as well join them, cause dog, you won't beat them.
Boy, you know you wasn't right. Now you stuck at night with no one to hold you tight. You never see what the sketch of the sight. But love is life.
You know, girl, you know that you ain't right. Now you stuck at home with no one to hold you tight. You never see what it means, love is life. But love is life. Girl, you know you wasn't right.
Now you stuck at home with no one to hold you tight.
You never see what it means, love is life.
But love is life.
Look, baby, I don't wanna fight, I wanna stop. And when I lost your love, girl, I really lost a lot. But see, your talk ain't cheap, girl. Talk is all you got, and you really talk a lot.
Okay, for the next selection, we'd like to ask for some help. For the people in the cheaper seats, could you clap your hands? And the rest of you, just rattle your jewelry. Hey, we'd like to do an old Beatles standard. I saw her standing there.
1, 2, 3.
missing the bus or tardy to class. So, my mom said I was the organized person she's ever met. She meets a lot of people. So I guess it's only natural that I flub up with my attempt. I mean, I read this article that said you're supposed to do it in Christmas time. Not in May. May is a lovely month. with beautiful flowers and lovers wooing. So I guess it's predictable. I too so. I mean, spilling all those pills all over the floor was pretty silly. I took them, but I don't know why. I mean, I can figure out why. Well, I know, but it's not a good reason. I just had a ton of homework that I would never finish in like a million years. And well, you know the rest. So, I always thought suicide was so romantic. I mean, think about it. Juliet stabbing herself over Romeo. I could never stab myself, that's something dramatic. And hanging always seemed anticlimactic. And guns are fine for men. Girls should use something a little more genteel. That's why I decided on poison. The drama, the excitement of the unknown. And I felt very suspect. So I ran up to my parents' medicine chest, and I pulled all these bottles of medicine, out of the cupboard and set them on the vanity. I finally decided on these pretty little pink ones with a blue band around it. It matched what I was wearing. So, as I told you before, I spilled almost half of them on the floor. And it's pretty disgusting to stick something that's been on the floor in your mouth. So, I took what was left. And see, you can't judge a book by a cover or a pill by its color. It was a water pill. It didn't do anything for me that 12 glasses of water couldn't cure. So, that's my story. If there was anything else, I'd honestly tell you that. But there isn't.
Make sure it works. Day by day, my lips forget you praise all day, and everything that I do, everything my heart longs for is you. It is you. everything to me. Oh, I want all I need. Everything I hope, everything. You're all I want, all I need. Everything I hope for, everything to me. You're all I want, all I need. You're everything I hope for, everything to me. As we're standing here today, we look back on times that passed away.
We have laughed and cried, seen friendship born and died, and now we go on to a better day. We discovered ourselves and made it to the end. We've grown up together, and we can't pretend. We're spreading our wings and ready to fly, but this day isn't goodbye. Goodbye.
So much to see